Hello, today we are going to discuss about link state routing protocol. As far we have discussed about the distance vector routing protocol, now we are going to discuss about link state routing protocol. In this we will first discuss about the open shortest path first routing protocol. So in this OSPF we will learn about the type of router used in OSPF, type of packets routed in the OSPF network, and how OSPF work. So let's first discuss about what is OSPF. So OSPF is the Open Shortest Path First is a routing protocol operated within a single autonomous system. So OSPF was designed by IETF Internet Engineering Task Force and is one of the interior gateway protocol that it is the type of IGP protocol. So in this, it chooses best path in a network on the basis of link state. It means it checks the state of the link. Whereas in distance vector routing protocol, the routing protocols use the hop matrix to define the shortest path. But in this, the best path is chosen on the basis of link state. So SPF routers keep information about the state of all network connections or links between the network. Next is in the case of link failure, if any link fails, then the whole network will converges to a new loop free routing structure within a second. So it computes the shortest path tree for each route using link state routing algorithm, that is LSA, or shortest path first algorithm SPF. By using these two algorithms, it finds the shortest path for the each route. So it calculates shortest path using a method based on the extra algorithm. So it is defined as OSPF version 2 in IPv4 and OSPF version 3 in IPv6. So this OSPF converges quickly and it supports multiple equal cost routes to the destination. It means as OSPF only checks the links of state of the links, so it converges quickly and it supports multiple equal cost destination. So it also supports CIDR and authentication of the packet. So a router that detects the change in a network topology, it immediately multicasts the information to all the OSPF devices in the network. So they all have the same routing table information. So all routers store the routing information in database known as link state database LSDB. After that, the OSPF router divides the single autonomous system into areas where each area consists of a group of connected routers. So these areas are known as OSPF routing areas. So the idea of dividing the OSPF network into areas is to simplify the administration and routing process. So OSPF doesn't choose TCP IP transport protocol, it only chooses the protocol number 89 to encapsulate IP packets. So as shown in the diagram, it divides the autonomous system 1 into the areas, that is area 0 that act as the backbone area, area 2, OSPF area 2 and OSPF area 1. So these in this way the link state routing protocol divides the one autonomous system into the different areas. After that, it routes the packet according to the areas. After we will learn about the type of routers used in OSPF. So it uses internal router, area border routers and backbone routers and AS autonomous system boundary router. So let's discuss about this one by one. As shown in the diagram, there is a border router BR, IR router, backbone router, sorry. The next IR is the internal router, ABR is the autonomous AR is the area border router and ASBR is the autonomous system boundary router. So first of all, the backbone router BR. This router acts as the central point for all the areas routers and it transmits traffic and distribute routing information between area. Means this backbone routers act as the central point for all the areas routers. Next is the internal router that is used in the area, that is all interface of these routers are connected to network devices in the same area. So the interface of the router in this area are connected to the devices that are present in the same area. So every routers internal router have same LSD. So every router in this area have the same LSD, that is link state database. Next is ABR, that is autonomous system boundary router. So ASBR are the routers which are used to exchange routing information with routers of the other autonomous system. So they are used at the boundary of the autonomous system. Next is area boundary router, that is ABR. These router connected to the multiple areas and it exchange inter-area routing information. So it make the connection between the areas. Next there are two type of more router, destination router and the backup destination router. So OSPF can elect one router to be a designated router and one router to be the backup designated router based upon the network. For example, in large network, OSPF elect a DR and BDR to serve as the central point for exchanging OSPF routing information. So note that each non-DR or node BDR router will exchange routing information only with the DR and BDR. So this reduces the OSPF traffic in the network. So DR will then distribute topology information to every other router inside the same area, and this reduces the exchange of link state information and routing information in the network. So BDR, whereas BDR router works if designated router stop working. The next is the type of packet used in OSPF. So first packet is hello packet. This is used to discover the neighboring routers and it maintain the relations with the relation with the neighboring routers. Then is DD, that is the database description. It is used to describe the link state databases and it contain LSA, that is link state advertisement, and LSAs headers. Whereas LSR packet, that is link state requests, it is used to request specific link state from router to router. It is used to download the database that is sent by the DD packets. Whereas LSU, that is the link state update packet, it sends specifically requested link state record. Means it is used to send the update. If there is any update in the LSG, it sends to using LSU packet. Then is LS acknowledge packet, that is the link state acknowledge. It is used to acknowledge the receive LSU packet. So these are the packet of OSPF. The next is how OSPF works. So is OSPF router floods the link state advertisement LSC message to notify other router about the status of the link. So first of all, whenever a router starts in OSPF, it floods the link state advertisement message in the network. So then each router generates a LSDB according to the LSA received by the routers. So LSDB, that is link state database, contain detailed information about the routing in the information, and a router in the same routing area contains same LSDB, that is link state database. Then based upon LSDB, each router calculate a shortest path tree with SPF algorithm, and the local routers act as the root of the tree, whereas the neighboring router act as the leaf. So in this way, the router calculate the shortest path to each routes. So this is the OSPF network. There are two autonomous system 1 and system 2, and they have their own areas, backbone area and the area 1 and area 2. Same way the autonomous system have their own areas. The packets are routed according to the areas. So routers exchange the information about their link state, and packets are transmitted on the basis of the link. So this is all about link state routing protocol. Thank you.